getting ready to, we're going to broadcast, those there are all the JV, right? Wow.
All righty, good evening and welcome to Argus High School. We've got some bonus coverage for you tonight. We got JV action versus Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. They're doing the introduction right now for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Andy, did you happen to catch that?
No, I didn't get a single one. I'm so sorry.
All right, well, for Argus, here we go. Number 12, Abby Manikowski.
Number 14, Trisha Freshour. Tia Freshour, sorry. Number 20, Ashley Dean. Number 30. What? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, my word.
Emily Calhoun.
Emily Calhoun and number 44.
Rachel Kuntz.
Rachel Kuntz. This is going to be one of them nights.
Did you not get a paper here with the names on
I
them?
guess not. We're going to send a little stricker after it because she rocks. Couple rosters for us, please.
All righty. Well, just a quick start here anyway. So we got, like I said, we got some bonus coverage going on.
Yeah, we started a little behind time. That's, Steve's fault. He didn't get the technical stuff all done, so,
Well, I mean, we're gonna do all that stuff, for the start of the varsity. So,
all right, here we go, and it's gonna go to Oregon Davis gets the tip, and there's a travel not called. First shot's up and missed, and rebound for Freshour, and thrown away, and layup for Oregon Davis. Here comes Manikowski. She's got him down the line, back, and there's a steal. And there's a steal by Manikowski. It goes up for two and misses. Oy. And here we go. It's going to be a fast run and gun, and that's my style of basketball. Missed. Shot. Pushed off the back. Rebound. Kicked over. And thrown in, and Calhoun misses. Rebound. Oregon Davis. Misses. Oregon Davis again. Ball's moved around, shot, and missed, and Manikowski with the rebound. Manikowski up, and no call. Are you kidding me? Ay, ay, ay.
All right, there's a foul. That's going to be on, who did they call, 23? Who's 23?
There is no 23.
30. Sorry.
30.
I just saw the 3.
It'd be Calhoun, and there was no difference between the play there that it was at the other end. We're going to get names written down for Oregon Davis Bobcats, Lady Bobcats.
All right, first shot is up and off. That is number 31. That is Bianca Radke. She's a 5'6" freshman for the Bobcats. She's got one more free throw coming up here.
Up, and we got a lane violation, but they're going to count the bucket. I don't know how. Oregon Davis was the first one in the lane. Doesn't that kind of...
It should.
You would think. Tip that bounce, and it's going to stay the Dragons' ball. Outstanding. That's for me. Steve's trying to huck my pen. Phil, you got an ink pen. All righty. We're a little bit disorganized. We're not used to starting so early in the evening. I haven't had my morning coffee. 5:48 left in the first. Lady Bobcats up 3-0. All right, let's see here. JV roster. Cease. Number 41, or yes, 41. Mike Cease's daughter.
21, a 31, a 41, a 51.
Yep. And there's a bucket.
That's number 51, Lena Tetzloff with the bucket for the Lady Dragons, or Lady Bobcats. 5-0.
6-foot freshman. Sophomore, I'm sorry. Manikowski shoots and just misses. And rebound goes to Lady Bobcat. 21. Husseman.
That's a three-pointer by Bianca Radke for the Lady Bobcats. 8-0. And there's a turnover. Bobcats with the ball.
And there's a steal by Calhoun. Kicks it out to Manikowski. Up, puts it up, and shot's missed. By Carlton.
Kaylee Carlton checked in. She looks like she came in for Kuntz. There's a foul. There's going to be 2 shots. That's another one on Calhoun. It's her second.
Yeah, 53. Young was one of the other starters.
And the first one is up and in. That's Radke, the line.
41-31 is at the line. Radke.
Got Lexi Vanderweel and Rachel Kuntz coming back in for the Lady Dragons, and the second free throw is good.
And here's a timeout. Lady Dragons.
All right, what do we have? Do we have a full timeout or 30?
I'm not real sure. Let's just stay here for the moment.
Yeah, we'll just. We are organized tonight, so if you're watching from home, we apologize. We'll get it together before the varsity game.
We'll get it together before next quarter. Here's the thing. We started a little early, a little disorganized, disheveled. So we're back at it. Now, let's get the Lady Dragons on par. Samantha Stone checks into the game.
Well, apparently they're a little disheveled, too, so far, with a 10-0 advantage early.
Yep. Samantha coming in off of an injury. Dislocated shoulder, kind of coming back before, but we'll see what she does.
She missed 2 games?
Yeah, 1 game, and she's probably supposed to have missed tonight's game.
There's a turnover. 2 rebounds by the Lady Bobcats, 3 rebounds by the Lady Bobcats, and 4 rebounds by the Lady Bobcats. And finally, and then that's a travel because
2 Dragons.
Oh, my gosh. Open your eyes, girls, and look. Fighting yourselves.
Yep.
That's another turnover for the Lady Dragons.
Let's see what the Dragons can do.
Oh. That's a 3-pointer by Macy Cease.
There's a foul. And oh my word, the look of disgust on the player's face because he's been called for a foul, it cracks me up. Sorry, that's the way the game goes at times, girls.
Oh, there's another turnover.
Well, the Lady Dragons are definitely not awake tonight so far. There's a good steal.
Travel on number 21.
Yep. That's Husman.
Husman, that's about the second only turnover for the Bobcats.
Naifong throws it away. Blocked by Vanderweel.
Dribble it, Lexi.
Puts it over to Naifong. Naifong sees Stone up front. Kicks it over to Freshour and puts it in for 2. Maybe I'll wake the Dragons up a little bit. And big rebound out of Stone. And there she's fouled from behind and goes down on her shoulder immediately. First play. Go figure.
Yeah. That's
just how it is. Yeah. That cracks me up. She's up. She's moving her arm. She's a little angry now. Maybe that's what's going to take. She always plays better when she gets angry, no matter what sport it is. Ball's in. Kuntz can't turn towards the player and put the ball down low. You got to bring it up. Put your arms up.
It's going to stay Dragon ball in the possession.
Vanderweel kicks it over to Kuntz. Puts it over. Freshour looks. Back and thrown away. And this is just a prelude to what the game's going to be for the varsity. Fast-paced, bodies going. There's a foul. And shots off the mark. And Stone catches them with ease. And clears the body out of the way.
Apparently the refs
Kicks
are
up,
content to not call anything
Rachel
tonight.
with the layup, and it's good. 4 straight points out of the Dragons. Finally coming around. Here's a goal. Shot, miss.
Kind of befuddles me at times what they call.
Yeah.
They don't call, and then they decide to call, and then they don't call. And I don't know.
It was a nice clear out by Stone, bigger in life, and then this one she was standing still.
Laura Stone is coming in for Fresh Hour.
Yep, and Samantha Stone's out.
Who came in for her? Abby
Manikowski. Both free throws are good. That's one thing that you can say about Oregon Davis. They are much like the Dragons program when it comes to soccer. They are well organized, and they focus on that sport nonstop. So there are going to be there's obvious quality, and you can see it right now, 15-4. Manikowski has it, drives, goes to the bucket, puts reversal, and just misses. It's going to be tipped.
out of bounds. It's going to stay Dragon ball. Fresh Hour is going to come back in for Stone. Alora. Vanderweel's going to key it in for the Lady Dragons.
Manikowski puts up misses, and she's going to the line shooting too.
Thought she was going to get that one to go, and it just fell a little short. 15-4. We got 2:05 left to go in first. Argus down 11. And the first free throw by Mikowski is no good.
Yeah, definitely fast-paced. We knew it was coming, and the girls have been working on it, but they are first, the beginning was not up to snuff. Rebound. Kuntz puts it in for two.
Great job there by Kuntz on the boards, getting a bucket, 15-6. Under 2 minutes now to go in the first. And there's a turnover.
Fresh Hour's going. Turns back, pulls, kicks it. Over the top pass is not going to work for this team.
That's the one thing that I hope that Coach Teal is emphasized with the varsity because they are big at every position and they're going to be aggressive, and you cannot throw an over-the-head pass against them.
Yeah, and some of our players aren't the tallest. I mean, it's the facts.
Well, you would think if you're the shortest one on the floor, you'd use that as an advantage, fake them high and then get them down low. There's another three for Cease.
Cease, she works super hard. I know her dad, they work all the time on the sport, and obviously you can see it. That's her third three-pointer of the night.
And now they called her.
Yep.
Thought she got away with it. Turnover, Lady Dragons. We got 1:22 left to go in the first. It's an 18-6 Oregon Davis lead.
Well, I'm not saying anything, but I'm hoping the officiating staff for the varsity game are a younger group because the older groups will never keep pace with this game.
What have you done with all my pens?
I haven't done anything. I got one ink pen, but
that's mine. Where's
no,
yours?
She handed it to me. She got it out of the box.
Doesn't mean it's yours.
Alora throws it away. It's a steal, and here's a layup, and Cease gets another bucket.
We got a timeout on the floor with 54 seconds left to go. It's a 20-6 Oregon Davis lead. We'll be right back.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
Okay, we're back. It's going to be Argus ball out of bounds on the far sideline. Against the end line. 55 seconds left to go in the first period. A 22-6 OD lead. Fresh Hour is having trouble there, and it's going to be a jump ball, and that one's going to go to Oregon Davis.
Good sportsmanship from the Lady Bobcats, helping Fresh Hour up off the floor. Well, we're hoping and expecting a little bit better showing out of the girls so far, and we haven't quite got that, but this group is the team that beat Oregon Davis all the way back in, 6th or 7th grade. They upset them because that was a team that was really good and never been beat, and we were the team that knocked them out even back then. So we have the ability, it's just they got to put it together. Another shot by Kuntz missed, and then scramble on the ground by Bailey Nifong, and the Dragons get the ball.
Are you referring to Sam and Macy's group?
Yeah.
That was 8th grade.
8th grade.
2 years ago.
Was it 8th grade? 8th grade it was.
It would have had to been because we weren't here yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Rebound, Kuntz.
Puts it up, misses. Rebound, Manikowski, and she's fouled, going to the bucket. Was it 8th grade, huh? I think it was 6th grade and 8th grade. Because I remember they did it once in elementary.
Okay.
Yep. So that's still quality. The girls got plenty of heart, so they knew what this game was going to be like. And
well, you've got a couple of those girls on that.
Yes,
that are
on
varsity.
So it definitely makes a difference. And no matter what, they're not going to give up. Coach Kelsey will not let them.
Manikowski 0 for 3 from the line, and now she's 0 for 4. And Rachel Kuntz over the back gets the rebound and puts it in.
But the biggest thing was the girl didn't block out quickly, so it left it open for that rebound.
And there's a bucket at the buzzer. That's going to be a 24-8 first quarter. And we will be right back with second quarter action in just a minute.
What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercise fun for the whole family. And with your membership, all group exercise classes are included. Tired of the way you feel in your clothes? Now is the time to do something about it. Sign a one-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. At Fitness Forum, we believe exercise is medicine. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness, 2855 Moore Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the second period. Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats will have the ball coming out of the break. 24-8.
Yikes.
Here we go.
Yep, a little rough for the Lady Dragons going so far.
I had them down for 7 turnovers in the quarter, and there's a travel. Oregon Davis with the turnover.
Yeah, and the high pressure, it's hard to mimic a high pressure like this when you may not have the numbers and the speed to do that in practice, so it's hard to battle against it or learn you can battle against it. So it's definitely showing the difference. Here's Nifong for 2, and it's off the mark. Rebound. And that's off of Kuntz, and it's going to go to the Lady Bobcats.
I tell you, about the only way I ever did it when I was coaching at Culver, if we were coming up to an OD game, I'd have my starting five. Well, I'd have my starting five, and then I'd throw everybody else out there.
Everybody,
so
yeah.
If I had 13, 14 girls, I'd have 8 on 5, and
that's the kind of defense it would be like at times, because that's how they work their system. You've got to give them credit. Here's a 3, and it's off the mark, and rebound Oregon Davis. Oregon Davis just content rotating the ball, waiting for their shot. Fakes, kicks it over. 3-pointer. And that should be out of bounds. It's off the top of the backboard. Is that not off the top of the backboard? Yes.
I don't know. Some of them call if it hits something besides the backboard. That was an Argus foul, so it's going to be Oregon Davis ball underneath.
Rebound, Manikowski outlets the knife on, turns, and she's going to the bucket. Pulls back around. Loses control. Well, I don't know if you heard my comment about the coach or officiating staff. I hope they're a younger group for the varsity game to keep up with the speed of play. Vanderbilt for 3, and it's off the mark. And it's going to go off of the Lady Bobcats.
Well, it looked good from over here.
Yeah.
It's off to the left a little bit there for Lexi.
Yeah, just a little bit, a little strong. Ball's outlet. Manikowski gets it, kicks it over, and there's a steal. And shots up and missed.
Shove in the back. Oh, they call it. Good job. That's 31. Radke's going to get the call.
Yeah. What cracks me up here, I'm just going to throw this out there. It's 24-8. 24-8, 5 fouls versus 6 fouls, and the fans are complaining like it's been totally uneven. Are you kidding people? That's the mentality that gives them the bad reputation that people dislike. Most people love to watch the girls play because they're very good. I have no problem with that. It's just all the other stuff that goes with it, which is what makes it poor. Steal by Laura Stone, lays it up with her left hand and puts it in.
24-10. We got 5:10 left in the first half.
I guess I'm not wrong on that statement, am I?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Well, yeah. There's a steal.
Turnover.
Yep. It was tipped by Stone, and Freshour takes it. Goes. Kicks it over. Kuntz. Knifong. Vanderweel. Down low to Kuntz.
Nice look
puts it up and misses.
That was
and
a
she's
nice
going
look.
to the line. Yeah, great pass out of Vanderweel, and Kuntz is going to the line. So Argus, we'll have to have Phil zoom in later and go through it, but we got some new banners up for our gym since Phil Waybright Gymnasium's been redone. And we got our new banners up for the Northern Indiana Soccer Conference, and it has the list of boys championships and girls championships. Obviously, the boys started long before the girls because Title IX hadn't happened, and the girls started later. But state championships for the boys soccer, finalists for basketball, girls finalists for basketball in 2006 against Oregon Davis, and then Final Four for the boys for Class A in 2014. So it's real nice to see what they've got done here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium.
We will have a 3-second call at Oregon Davis. We'll have lots of time in between the games. We're going to stay here and keep going, so we'll go through some of that as well as the pregame. So, it's looking really nice in here. Definitely the improvements that they've done are paying off.
Yeah, the Northland Athletic Conference over there on the other wall. It looks good. There's a steal by Oregon Davis. Laura Stone shuts her down. Kicks it out all the way over to the little jumper. Misses, and it goes in.
Yep, got the bounce.
Yep, got the bounce.
Yeah, the old Northland. That would have been this would have been a big time conference game if the Northland was still around. Here used to be Argus and OD and several of the area schools that are now in Independence.
Yeah, they're working on some banners, I guess, for sectionals and regional championships. That hasn't happened. It's a steal by Stone, and she's going straight in. Goes up with her left and misses low hard with her sore arm. That's why she'll blame it on her sore shoulder.
She should have threw that down. She had a nice lead up there, and there's a travel.
Yep, good defensive play out of Carlton.
The Lady Bobcats have got 4 turnovers here in the second quarter to only 1 for Argus. So.
Well, the big thing is the Lady Dragons have settled down. They said, okay, this is the pace we're going to be, and we're just going to settle down. Coach Kels has started rotating subs quickly, giving them breaks, and there's a reach-in.
Well, and that's the one thing that you get when you play OD. You don't see this kind of, like we've talked, you don't see this kind of pace on a regular basis in high school basketball. Definitely don't see this kind of pace in Class A high school basketball.
How many fouls we got? 8 fouls, 1 and 1.
Yeah, we're going to go to the line. OD is over the limit. It's going to be a 1 and 1 for Tia Freshour.
Yep.
I predict she's going to hit both of them.
Well, let's see what she can do. Tia's been a product of Ted Hayden's coaching from youth. See what she can do.
There we go.
There it is.
Got the bounce.
Ted's going to join us from the Zone Sports Complex here for the halftime, or what is it? In between games. In between games.
Yep.
So that's going to be interesting. Second one's up, and it's just off the mark. Rebound. Stone puts it up and totally misses. And there's a tip out of bounds by Laura Stone. And the players are a little bit upset with themselves. That was rough. It was a good rebound, but you got to put a little bit better shot on. Potential almost a steal. Kicks over. Turnover, Oregon Davis, and I like the pressure that the Lady Dragons, if they could have started this game with the same mentality, and now Oregon Davis has to call the timeout, and that's what you want to see.
All right, we got 3:20 left to go in the first half. It's a 26-12 Oregon Davis lead. We'll be right back.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argus. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
All right, there's an Argus turnover. Tia Freshour was not able to establish her feet in the front court. She took off, and then she was in the air when she caught the ball, so that's considered a back.
Here's a quick shot, and it's good. Carlton with the rebound. Kicks it out. Freshour. Nifong's on the other side. Takes it with her own and misses.
She's had a little trouble finishing with that left hand. Needs to get in the gym this summer and really work on that left hand.
Good defense out of Stone. Ties it up. And that's going to go to the Dragons.
Yep. That's something that, it's hard for a girl to use a lot of times, use her left hand, but if they want to make it to the next level, they've got to
be able to use
both. Yep.
Just in soccer, you got to use both feet. Basketball is no different. You got to use both hands, and they're going to call a Laura Stone with foul reaching in. It's nothing's impossible. Everything's able to be attained if you're willing to put in the time, and that's about anything.
Yeah.
Low, and here's another one that's tied up by Stone.
And that one's going to go to OD. And Sam's doing a really nice job down there.
She's starting to get a little angry and fed up, so she's just going to take charge and start using her strength, I guess. That's what we need. And there's a tip on there, and that's what causes the steal. Fresh hour with quick jumper, and it's off the mark. And there's Stone with another rebound. She gets it, pulls it back, puts it over to Carlton. Nifong fakes, and she's going to be called on to travel.
Third turnover of the quarter. I got Argus for 10 on the half. So
that doesn't help. And then
got
the missing throws, so.
Yeah, they're not doing really good from the line. So I do have 9 for Oregon Davis, so the turnovers are almost equal. There's a nice inside move. And that's going to be a foul on Carlton, and that's going to put number 51, Tetzloff, at the line. Shoot 2. She is a nice-looking 6-footer. She's a sophomore for the Lady Bobcats. I got a feeling next year they're going to really need her up there.
Well, she's new to the program because she was not on the roster and or affiliated with Oregon Davis last year as a freshman. So, yeah, I know. Someone else moved to Oregon Davis to play basketball. Shocker.
No, that doesn't happen.
Not at all.
There's a turnover by Stone.
Going to be battle for the ball, and they're going to call a foul.
I hope they call that on Oregon Davis.
Nope. Laura Stone gets called for the foul.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, a little bit of WrestleMania, but you know what? I like to see that they're battling. It doesn't matter. We said that about Lakeland Christian last game, that they battled even though they were getting beat down, and you can say that's great by the Dragons.
Sauer
good block out. And then Carlton makes a pass right to the other team, unfortunately. Ties it up, and it goes the Dragons' way. Ball's in. Nifong. Kicks it over. Fresh hour, it goes through. Kicks it over to Stone. Over to Stone for 3. First one's way off. Rebound, Carlton misses.
Nice block out.
Yep.
Wow. Tetzloff.
Well, 6 foot against the 5'8", you can definitely use your body correctly and move people out, and she knows what she's doing. And the ball's loose, and it's going to go off Oregon Davis. Oh, my word. Yeah, she corrected herself. Stone's throwing it in now. Uncontested. Carlton needs to square up before she shoots. She just turned him through. Got to relax. Dragons are not helping themselves. They're getting themselves open, but not doing very well from the shooting point of view. Drives, looks, misses. Rebound, Nifong.
Nice block out there. Don't pick up your dribble right there. And she tries to throw it off with a foot and missed.
And then it's thrown away.
Ooh.
And the coach is not going to be happy. Yeah. I tell you what.
That's eight turnovers for the
quarter.
I was
going to say, the Dragons are giving them plenty of pressure, too.
They're
making it hard.
They're just not, like you said, they're just not helping themselves on the offensive end. Missing free throws and missing some open shots that are 5-10 footers or closer.
Stone goes over and helps Nifong. She breaks through the bucket. And she's going to drive, puts it up, and it's way off the mark, and she stands there and pouts about it. There's a steal out of Nifong. Kicks it down to Stone. Stone puts it up and misses.
That was a nice pass from Nifong.
Yeah, that was real nice. And Stone's having some issues. You can tell she's been out of the practice for a couple days, and she is off.
She did hit the rim on that one.
Yeah. Well, she's done tons of the other stuff. Rebounds, steals, tips away, and all that, but her shooting is off the mark at the moment.
Bianca Radke at the line. She's going to attempt the front end of a 1-and-1 here.
Fresh hour called for her second.
Shot is up and good for Radke. 27-12. Now we've got 38.2 left. First
Stone
half.
needs to switch with Carlton. She can handle the 6-footer better than what Carlton could. Oh, that's a violation. You betcha. She knew it.
So free throw does not count.
Yep.
28-12.
And I think
27.
Here comes some subs for Bobcats. Travel, Nifong.
Lady Dragons have done pretty good in this quarter. That's only their fourth turnover, I guess. You would say that was pretty good.
Once they settled down and after that horrendous first quarter, they've done okay on turnover-wise. Rebounds, Scoring, That's just how it is. Ball kicked out. There's almost a steal out of Nifong. Fakes, kicks it back.
Why does it seem like Phil's blocking my view tonight?
Because Phil's blocking your view tonight.
He never usually is over on that side.
Foul off of Carlton and going to the line.
2.1 left in the first half. And that's going to be, what's that number?
I think it's Young. I can't see the first number. If it's 53, it's Young.
First
And
free
she's
throw
short.
is short.
Yep.
53.
Young.
Samantha Young, 5'7", sophomore.
Second one's up, and it's no
Same
good. Rebound
place.
Stone.
And that's going to do it for the first half. 27. They didn't change that. That free throw didn't count, right?
No.
27 to 12 is what I've got.
That's what it should be.
All right, so we're going to take a break. We'll come back with some halftime stats in just a moment.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much coverage their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, Alvin Morris of State Farm can help you get to a better state. Alvin will talk with and listen to you and help you put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then give Alvin Morris a call, 574-772-3600, and officially get to a better state with State Farm. Alvin Morris with State Farm is located at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We feel good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth. We tip our hat to you.
Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Hereford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Hereford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and use the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Hereford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Hereford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Hereford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Hereford at rhereford@yahoo.com.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at The Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like The Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine maintenance.
So we can budget for some of those bigger expenses.
And so that I'm not stuck out on a highway with 4 kids and an emergency breakdown.
Award-winning customer service from Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Don't settle for second best. The Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana is simply the finest facility of its kind, featuring 4 full-length IHSAA hardwood maple basketball courts, as well as a 1/3 court breakout area for individual and group instruction. The Zone's facility has all of your basketball needs. Whether it's basketball, volleyball, soccer, flag football, lacrosse, softball, or baseball, the Zone has it all. Located on the west side of Plymouth, the Zone has all of the bells and whistles that players, family, and friends are looking for. Whether it's watching your favorite team on a large flat-screen TV that features DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket, or enjoying free high-speed wireless internet. Or how about frequenting our awesome concession stand, which features Pizza Hut pizza, Hacienda chips and salsa, Hershey's ice cream, and Coke products. You'll quickly discover the Zone is in a league of its own. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org. Give us a call, 574-935-3939 today. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercise fun for the whole family. And with your membership, all group exercise classes are included. Tired of the way you feel in your clothes? Now is the time to do something about it. Sign a 1-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. At Fitness Forum, we believe exercise is medicine. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness, 2855 Miller Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth. What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
All right, we're back from halftime of the JV contest. It's a 28-12. They still haven't changed that. 27-12
Yeah.
is what it should be. Oregon Davis with the advantage at the half. So I don't know. We're still waiting on. You got the stats yet?
I got the stats.
Oh, okay. You got the stats. So go ahead and give us what the first half.
Oregon Davis Bobcats. Hussman with 2. Radke with 9. Tetzloff with 5. Young with 2. And Cease with 10, the game high. And the high for, obviously, the Lady Bobcats. For the Dragons, Kuntz with 7. Alora Stone with 2. And Freshour with 3. Let's see here. We'll do the math. 19. 21. Well, they got 28.
They got them down for 28, huh?
Yeah.
I've got on the turnovers, unofficial, obviously, Argus had 7 in the first quarter and 4 in the second, so they had 11 for the half. And unofficially, I had 3 for Oregon Davis in the first quarter, and I had 9. So unofficially, 11-12. Oregon Davis with the higher turnovers in the half, but I think the biggest thing that hurt the Lady Dragons was just the inability to put in some easy ones when they had the opportunities. They had several chances.
Well, that and the free throw line killed them.
Free throw line, yeah. So
I think they only missed 2 free throws the entire half. We missed 7.
Yeah,
at least 7.
I know one was 0 for 4, and
so let's see what happens here. Starting 5 back out. See if they can step up their game and at least make a game of it.
I guess I'll go ahead and put the 28 on the board. They're going to stick with that. I don't think that was right, but there is a travel.
Turnover. We like it. 19, 11, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, it's 28 according to the official scorebook. I think you're just off.
Well, they had a free throw that...
I don't know.
You said...
Oh, that should have been a foul. Oh, my word, and it's out of bounds. All right.
We're going to get Kuntz on that one. That's going to put Tetzloff at the line to shoot 2.
I think that's her third.
Yep, you are correct on that one. That's Rachel Kuntz's third foul with 6:38 left to go in the third period. Coach K is probably going to have to get her off the floor here quickly.
Yeah.
First free throw for Tetzloff is in, 29-12.
And here comes Carlton, freshman, back in.
Rachel Kuntz has been doing really well the last few games, just foul trouble for her tonight.
Yep.
Second one for Tetzloff is in and out.
Rebound, Carlton. Kicks it over Manikowski. Kicks it ahead for Calhoun. Calhoun loose. Puts it up for 3, and it's off to mark. Carlton with the rebound. Puts it up, and she's going to be called travel.
I'd like to see her get her feet underneath her. Nice little power dribble on that.
All righty. I see Ted Hayden at the door. Or I guess middle in between game entertainment.
Entertainment?
Yeah, that's what he is, entertainment. So
I thought that was Doug here.
Doug Griffiths is joining us. We'll go. Here you go, Doug. Put the headphones on. We'll get some commentary out of. All right, can you hear us?
I got you.
All right, bring that down a little bit. There we go. We're joined here by Plymouth Pilot reporter, superstar, past editor of Black and Gold magazine out of Purdue, correct? Is that college? As editor
Purdue
chief
University, yes.
Purdue University. And there's a 3 out of Oregon Davis. So
what do we have here, Andy and Steve?
Well, we got the Lady Dragons are having a rough go of it. Second quarter was much better. Beat them on scoring 4-3. Just unable to put the ball in. Created a lot more turnovers. Dean with the shot, misses.
You got to finish those short bunnies, especially against this Oregon Davis.
Yeah, it killed us in the first half, and we went pretty rough. What were we? 1 of 7, 1 of 8 from the free throw line. That does not help you.
Yeah, that'll
drastically decrease your chances of pulling off a victory.
So
they really did a nice job in that second quarter. They, forced Oregon Davis into several turnovers and had some easy buckets opportunities. They just couldn't finish.
Now Doug's from over there at the John Glenn way. Stone for three, way too hard. And Oregon Davis Junior or JV go ahead and went and upset. Well, or just beat. I don't think it was an upset really, but beat Lady Bobcats by 4. Correct?
Yeah, it was a heck of a basketball game. I'd made the comment that it's probably the best junior varsity game I'd ever seen. And again, I grew up in Anderson, Indiana, when the Wigwam was the place to be in Indiana high school basketball, and it was a heck of a game. I mean, Glenn jumped out to a good-sized lead, and then Oregon Davis tied the game, and it was really well played.
Yeah. So what can we expect? We know it's fast-paced, and one of my comments was we're hoping the officiating staff is a younger group to keep up with the pace of this game, because I know it's going to be just as fast, if not faster, in the varsity.
Well, as you guys know, Oregon Davis loves to get up and down the floor, and they'll, put in that 1-2 trap, and with their length, they'll, bring Bope out, and she traps one of your guards, and just her wingspan being 6'2", it really presents a lot of problems. So, but you're right, Andy. With two athletic teams, you hope the officiating staff can keep up with the speed of the game.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of issues, but they've done pretty well tonight, and the Lady Dragons JV is just outmanned. It's just a quality group here from Oregon Davis. Like we've always said, we've never condemned the kids for being good. It's always the kids that are doing the work. It's just sometimes the fans and the coaching staff drags down the quality of the program, and everybody's been aware of that for many years. We don't like to bash, but we just state the truth around here. That's how it is.
Well, in Oregon Davis, as you guys are well aware, whether you're playing their junior varsity or their varsity, they keep coming at you, and they're in terrific shape. That's the thing that stood out to me. It's the first time I've seen them this year on Tuesday night, and especially their varsity team. They don't go very deep, but they don't have to, and at least Tuesday night at Glenn in the varsity game, they didn't have any foul trouble to deal with, and even though Glenn jumped out to a 4-0 lead, about 6 minutes later, all of a sudden it was about 24-4, and Glenn didn't know what to hit them, and by then the game was over.
Yeah, last year when the Dragons played them, it was Dragons by, 3 or 4 at halftime, Steve?
Well, the first game, I think the Dragons were down, but it was very close.
Yep.
And then in the sectional game, we were actually up by 5.
Up by 5 at halftime. 2 minutes into the third quarter, we were up by 7, and then 2 minutes after that, we were down by 9.
Well, as you and I have talked, Andy, I mean, as good as Oregon Davis was last year, of course, they lost in the semi-state. They're even better this year. I think they're even more impressive than their 2014 state championship team.
Yeah.
And why I say that is, of course, they got 3 girls that are headed to play in the next level. 2 of them going to Division II and 1 going to Division III. But you add the Cubic girl from the transfer from LaPorte, and she had 18 points the first half against La Crosse. And I mean, that's what kind of threat she is. And they just have so many weapons that most teams, whether you're 1A, 2A, 3A, just can't keep up with them.
Yeah. Well, I like how you sugarcoat it and say the transfer when instead of saying recruit. Like I said, we call it honest, just like Michigan City Marquette. It was complete recruiting. That's just how they do it, and that's fine. That's what you want to do, or what they have to do to keep the school alive. If it wasn't for the basketball program, school would already be shut down. I mean,
well, and it's really a shame because that seems to be a trend, in high school sports now, more so than even when we were growing up, and especially with some of the private schools. In central Indiana, you go down to Indianapolis area, and the private schools, even the Catholic schools, they've been doing it for a long, long time. And, the Marians and St. Joe's of the world, they'll talk openly about how they try to, go and recruit players. So it's nothing new to them.
All right, back to the action. I want to thank Doug Griffiths for his commentary, and we're going to go back, get a play-by-play here, and we're going to see Ted Hayden in between games.
Thanks, guys, for having me. I appreciate it.
Yep. Hey, thanks for everything you do for us. So we appreciate that. Doug Griffiths with the Zone up there in Plymouth, and
as you can tell,
huge sponsor and
very good on the radio. As you can tell, he's commentated a few games before, and he writes all the time, and he understands the sport. So he does a good job, and we want to thank them and everything they do. Lady Dragons having a rough go at the moment. We haven't scored, have we? We have a
three-pointer.
Three-pointer out of Manikowski, that's right. Rebound, Oregon Davis. Manikowski tips it out. Rebound, Oregon Davis.
Just, too many opportunities there. They had 3 offensive rebounds, and nothing good is going to happen when you give a team 3 offensive rebounds. And there's a point proven with a foul. That's going to go on Lexi Vanderweel. That's her second. And that's going to put number 31, Bianca Radke, at the line. And her first free throw is short.
First one short. In comes Calhoun.
38-15 is the score. We got 3:25 left to go in the third period. Stone comes out, and Dean comes in.
I don't know. I think Stone might have come back to the playing game one game too early. She looks off for her. So
Probably a little winded.
And there's a travel by Laura Stone. Just that her whole game's not there at the moment. You can tell that the shoulder's bothering her, and she just not got it at the moment. So, but they wanted to try because that's the competitive nature of the girls, and they wanted to make sure that they could do everything they could against this Oregon Davis team. Another turnover out of Oregon Davis. Here's another 3 attempt, and it's off the mark. And she's out of bounds. And it's going to go to Lady Dragons. Manikowski gets it. Goes. Kicks it down low, and Dean wasn't ready for it, or it wasn't there.
That wasn't there. There wasn't no Dean. Couldn't have. I don't think Dean
I
could
don't know
have
if
been ready
it was
for
for
that.
Laura breaking to the bucket.
Whoever it was didn't read the same book that Manikowski was on.
I tell you what, though, that is a threading bounce pass, and you love to see those types of passes, especially when someone's going to the bucket. But unfortunately, no one was there to receive it. And Manikowski called for the foul. Looked like a pretty clean block, but well. First one's good.
All right, number 24, Capazzolo, is in for the Lady Dragons from Philly, I believe. And there's 2 good free throws by Oregon Davis.
Got 2 chairs.
And much in Oregon Davis style, with a huge lead, they're still pressing, even though
That's what we
they're
talk
up
about,
by 30 points.
And another turnover. Kicks it up. It's going to be a kick off of Dean.
Well, that's the thing that kind of burns my butt, I guess you could say. You know, you're up 30 points, 28 points, whatever, and they still got the full court press on.
And starters.
Yeah.
And that's what the difference was with Lakeland Christian and Argus. We talked about it. We beat them 63 to 9, but we did it with JV players. We did it with subs in almost the entire second half, almost all the second quarter. They started the starters back in at the second half because he always does. He's a little superstitious. But then they went back and had the JV and all this, and whatnot in there. And we didn't run the score up. And our fans cheered when they were scoring the buckets, That's the difference of the program. We talked about it. And it's not that the girls that people dislike in Oregon Davis. It's the mentality. So...
Well, they talk, in the NFL, they talk about, there's a free throw
nice
by Cather. Beautiful shot.
Yep.
I think, is that her first?
I think that's her first points of a season.
Did she get a bucket? No, that was that might be her first bucket.
No, she got 1 bucket. Yeah, she had
she get
one.
A bucket? I thought she might have gotten a bucket.
So,
second free throw is up and off. We still got 2 minutes left here in the third period. It's a 43-16 game. Like I was saying there, they talk about culture a lot. You hear, you talk NFL
Yeah.
And, they talk about the culture of the program. You got a Cleveland or somebody like that just, seems year after year to be down. And they got to change the culture. And I think that's what you're looking at here. I mean, they've built the culture to what it is and their expectations of it. And, they just don't care what the score is. They're going to play the same, I guess, no matter what. And if they win by 100, then they're going to do it.
Yeah. Well,
that's just not the way we play, and I'm glad that that's not the way we play.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, that's just what they want to do. So, but that's not our style. We don't agree to that. We don't do that in any sport, to be honest. That's just, I don't know if it's, you can use the word, the difference of class or no class. So,
well, frankly, when I was coaching and playing and everything else, you don't want to do that because, frankly, I was on the other side of that a lot.
Yeah,
and you don't like the way it feels.
Well, I mean, the kids don't get much out of it.
Yeah,
I mean, in some sports it's more drastic than others, but they really don't get a lot out of it when they're destroying teams by 50. All they're doing is padding their own stats. They're not getting hard work or benefit from beating a team by 35, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. So it's just one of those things.
First free throw by Radke is off. She's got one more coming up here. And the second one is short as well. And the fight for the rebound, Laura Stone comes out with it.
And she's going straight down with her left. And she's going all the way in and pulls up, and they're going to call her for travel. All right. Ball's over, kicks it down. And then it's out of bounds. Another turnover out of Oregon Davis. And there's a steal from Oregon Davis. Kicks it out. Jumper. And it's good. Out of bounds. Oregon Davis, turnover off of a Laura Stone. .48 seconds left in the third. Kicks it to the corner. One thing that's going to benefit Dragons, that's going to get us ready and geared up for the rest of the season, regular season, by battling such a tough team from Oregon Davis.
Young misses the free throw.
And they're going to call travel.
Tetzloff gets the
rebound. That's her. She gets a lot of rebounds, but that's like her fourth travel, so she just got to learn to keep her feet down. Double dribble off of Calhoun.
That is the 9th turnover of this half for the Lady Dragons. They did a really good job in the second quarter, kind of cleaned things up a little bit, and then come out here in the third quarter and have really had some issues handling the ball.
Kicked over. Puts it down. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to go Dragons. Another turnover off of Oregon Davis. Rotates around. 13 seconds. Drives. Kicks it up and just misses. Rebound. Puts it up, and it's good. Laura Stone dribbles and gets it across timeline, and that's going to be the end of the third. 47-16, Lady Bobcats. We'll be right back.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034.
All right, we're getting ready for the fourth quarter action here of the junior varsity contest. 47-16, the Lady Bobcats from Oregon Davis have the lead, and it's going to be looks like Argus ball coming out of the break.
Yep,
that was a 20-4 quarter for the Lady Bobcats.
A little bit off compared to the 4-3 last second quarter, huh?
Yeah, and 9 turnovers unofficially for the Lady Dragons, and 5 for the Lady Bobcats. Well, it was the same for Argus. They had 4 points in the second quarter and 4 points in the third quarter. They just OD had 3, and then they had 20.
Yeah, and here comes the Lexi Vanderbilt, brings it around. Drives, throws, and puts it in.
Nice job there by Vanderbilt to get a bucket, 47-18. And, oh, my God.
He's calling a timeout because he loves to get a
bucket, and we got to get a timeout, Oregon Davis. And we'll be right back.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971, or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
All right, Oregon Davis has the ball. And they throw it away. That was a good timeout.
Wait a sec,
coach.
No, not another timeout. I figured I just made the comment and was talking with Ted Hayden. I mean, this is their second game in 3 days, and they had a real tough game, super hard battle against Glenn. They lost. Come out, they're playing very well, pretty much having their way with the Dragons. Why are you still got your starters in? This is where you actually get some playing time for your underclassmen, some of your subs. So 1, they can enjoy the game. 2, they can get a little bit better. That's what Coach Kels did. She got all of her subs in. You know what? She said, if I'm not going to do it, I'm going to go ahead. And they call no bucket, they call to travel. You know, I guess that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Call a timeout when you're up because you let them get 1 bucket. It's a little odd. Here's a quick jumper, and it's off the mark. All right, Oregon Davis's ball. Kicks it over. Here's a jumper. 3-pointer, and it's good. 50-18. Kicks it out. Vanderbilt brings across timeline. Over to Cather, and it's stolen. Kicks it up, and looks like there's going to be a layup. Puts it up, and it's good. Vanderbilt gets the ball in. Comes across timeline. Over to Cather. Back over to Vanderbilt. Stolen. Calls timeout to keep possession. And we'll be right back after this.
Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
All right, we're back 52-18. We've got 4:57 left to go in this one. Lady Bobcats with the commanding lead over the Lady Dragons from Argus High School. Well, Andy's over here chit-chatting, so I'll just fill in for him while it's going to be Oregon Davis ball out of the timeout. The inbounds goes to Radke. Passes over, and a shot is up and good by Tetzloff. 54 now, 18.
All right, ball's in. Here's a three, and it's off the mark. Carlton goes down.
Good yell.
Another bucket. Oh, my. Kicks it out. Another three attempt, and it's just off the mark. Shot up, and it's good. Foreign exchange student from Italy puts it in for two.
Nice job by Capozzolo.
Capozzolo.
Capozzolo. There we go, Capozzolo. That's what we're going to do.
Capozzolo puts it in. Yep. So, you like to see that. That's the small victories for the Dragons. We keep on playing, and they're doing it. And, hey, she just got a bucket against a super tough team. You got to like it.
Free throw is up and good.
Here's a shot, and it's no good. Rebound. Dragons. Carlton gets it. Kicks it over to Stone. Stone brings it across timeline. Going to drive in, and does not get the roll, and she's shooting two. Up by 37, Lady Bobcats. Laura Stone's at the line. And first one short.
All right, I'm questioning that. I just saw Val T from Rochester is at the Carroll and Rochester swim meet. Val, what are you doing?
And no good. Yeah, kind of surprised he's not here for watching the Lady Dragons versus Oregon Davis, but I guess he's assuming he knows the outcome already. Ball's low. Kicks it out. Kicks it over. Rotates it. Shot. Good, and it's going to go to the Dragons.
JV girls action. Knox beats LaVille 25-13.
Over. Stone has it. Pulls back. Gets it to Carlton. It's thrown, missed away. Cather has it. Kicks it out to Stone. Back over. Carlton takes a quick shot. Misses. We have fans and students from I don't know how many different schools here tonight to watch this game. I'm not sure. Triton's over there. Plymouth, Glenn, Culver. It's going to be a good game. Everybody wants to see it. Everybody's rooting for Argus. Laura Stone has it. Kicks over to Carlton. Quick three. It's blocked. Off of Cather. And it's going to stay the Dragons.
JV girls action at Culver. Triton 56. Culver 6.
Shot, and it's no good. And it's gone out of bounds. Another turnover on Oregon Davis.
And we got a sub for Oregon Davis, Victoria Anderson. I think that's her first time into the game for the Lady Bobcats.
Yep.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think so. Kicks it down. Fakes, looks. And here's the shot, and it's off the mark. Kicks it over. Here's a shot, and it's in. She's got to have about 20.
I didn't even look. Who was it?
I think it was Tetzloff again. And they got stoned for travel.
I don't know what we did here different, but Phil is in my way.
I don't know. Travel.
Ow.
Wake up. Radke with the travel on the turnover. He scooted forward on box is what it is. The box is about 6 inches forward compared to what it was. And it's over that way instead of closer. Stone has it. Kicks it down and throws it away. Tetzloff, she's going coast to coast and puts it in.
63-20, minute 30 left to go.
For sure, the girls are getting good exercise.
If you are watching at home and have any comments, and tweet us at Argus Sports because we're bored.
There's a foul on Stone. She's a hack like her dad.
Not as bad as her dad, because her dad, somebody had been on the floor.
Yeah, once in a while. I think that's 5. Yeah, she found out. That's why I said it. And he's over there standing and applauding. Hey, you got to give her credit. She didn't give up. Worked hard.
Radke puts the first free throw in.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I got to give Coach Kelsey some credit. It's hard to swallow your pride and admit that you're defeated, but she's had the subs in, letting them get plenty of time in, working against a hard team for most of the third quarter and all the fourth. So good for her. I think that helps build a program to where instead of just leaving your starters in like Oregon Davis has, So what are you going to do? Carlton gets it. Looks, kicks it to Cather. Cather shoots, and it's off the mark. Rebound. Kicks it over, fakes. Dribbles, there you go. Takes the ball, goes around the corner. Got her arm out, blocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. Dragons ball.
34 seconds left to go. 65-20. Lady Dragons have the ball on the inbounds.
There it is. Kicks it over. Looks. She's got it. And there's the steal. Oregon Davis going the other end. Steal. Carlton. Kicks it out. Over. Looks. Misses. Rebound. 6 seconds left. Stolen by Dean. 3, 2, 1. And there it is. 65-20. Bobcats come in and have their way with the Lady Dragons J program. We're going to get some stats, and we're going to take a break. We'll bring in Ted Hayden from the Zone Sports Complex, and we'll be back here in a minute.
All right, if you're looking or if you're watching us at home, we're going to stay right here where we're at as far as for the varsity contest, so you don't have to find us anywhere else. So we'll take a few messages here and mic Ted up and get ready to go here for the varsity contest. So we'll be back here in just a few.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argus. The Zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The Zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like The Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of The Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like The Zone.
Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Hereford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Hereford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and used the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Hereford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine.
Okay, we're back. We had a little hiccup right there. I think everything is back on. So I guess if we're going to have a hiccup, that's the time to have a hiccup in between games. So we got the post-game stats for Argus. For JV, Leslie Cather with 1, Abby Manikowski and Tia Freshour with 3, Lexi Vanderweel with 2, Chiara Capazzolo with 2, Alora Stone with 2, and Rachel Kuntz with 1. And waiting on the OD stats, it's going to take a little bit for Amy to total everything up for OD. And as soon as we get that, then we will get those over to you. So if you're just joining us, it's a... Well, let me just get to my sheet here. All right, so anyway, let's start this thing official-like. We are at Phil Waybright Gymnasium at Argus High School. I'm Steve Stricker, and alongside me, Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
All right, we got Phil Dean for us on the camera, and we're getting ready for Lady Dragons basketball. Tonight, the Lady Dragons are hosting the Lady Bobcats from Oregon Davis High School. Lady Dragons come into the contest tonight with a 14-1 mark on the season. They are coached by Gary Teal. He is 48-31 in his 4th season with Argus. He is 206-141 in his 16th season overall. Lady Bobcats are coached, they are 15-2. They are coached by Terry Minix. He's 347-156 in his 23rd season with Oregon Davis. Lady Dragons come into tonight's game number 5 in Class A in the coaches poll, number 5 in Class A in the Sagarin poll, and number 108 overall in the Sagarin poll. Their opponent record is 111 wins to 133 losses, and the last meeting between these two teams was the first game of the sectional last season. That was a 61-42 victory for Oregon Davis. The Oregon Davis Bobcats are number 2 in Class A in Class 2A in the coaches poll.
Yep.
They are number 1 in Class 2A in the Sagarin poll, and they are 8th overall in the state of Indiana. Overall, 8th.
That's it.
That's it. The predicted score by John Harrell is 68-33, Oregon Davis. So we're hoping that we can prove him wrong on that one tonight. But it's going to be a tough test in front of the Lady Dragons tonight. This is a loaded team. And I don't know if you were listening during the JV game. Doug Griffiths was mentioning he feels that this team from Oregon Davis is better than last year's regional winning team the year before that won the state. So, and I went and watched them on Tuesday against John Glenn, and I would have to agree that this is a loaded team. They got 3 seniors on this team that are going to be playing next season. Two of them are going to go to D2 schools. Lexi Minix is going to St. Joe over in Rensselaer, and Kylie Kubik is going to be going to, I think, Grand Valley State up in Michigan, and Taylor Cranenberg is going to be going to NAIA St. Francis over in Fort Wayne. So they're loaded with seniors. They've got a nice-looking junior center in 6'2", Alexandra Bope. She's very fluid and can run the floor with anybody. Here's the thing that's going to have to happen for the Lady Dragons if they're going to be successful. Oregon Davis is number 2 in the state in offensive average. They're scoring 83.38 points per game. Argus is number 1 in the state in defensive average. They're allowing 28.4 points per game. So one of those two is going to win out. And if it's the 83 points from Oregon Davis, then we're going to be in trouble. If Argus is not going to hold Oregon Davis to 28 points, but if they can hold them down well below their 80-point average, then we might have a chance at this. Average margin of victory, Argus is 12th in the state with 24 points average margin, and Oregon Davis is 2nd in the state with a 46-point average margin for victory. 3 losses between the two teams. Argus Lady Dragons lost to Michigan City Marquette Catholic.
Recruited.
And the only two losses for the Lady Bobcats were down at Indianapolis Roncalli tournament, and that was versus number 4, or actually 4A, number 5 Indianapolis Roncalli, and 4A number 4 Lawrence North High School. So the only two teams in the state that have beat this team are 4A schools, and they're top 5 4A schools. So it's going to be a test of wills. I did go, like I said, I went and watched the game on Tuesday night where Oregon Davis handily defeated John Glenn. And the thing that I saw John Glenn kind of fell into was the fact that, you know, the pressure from Oregon Davis, they don't want to play a half-court game on either end.
No.
They want to go full speed both ways. And if you fall into that trap of thinking a 15-footer is a good shot quickly, breaking the press, that's where John Glenn got into trouble. They came out and they had a 4-point lead, and then they thought that, you know, hey, we broke the press, we got a 15-footer, we'll take it. Well, they missed the shot. That's only a 20% shot when you're in a hurry. They missed the shot, and then the next thing you know, it was 18-4. Oregon Davis had the lead, and they never looked back. And that's the thing that Argus is going to have to not fall into that trap. They're going to have to make Oregon Davis work in the half-court set. They're going to have to be quick with the passes. They're going to have to be strong with the passes. They can't try these overhead passes like we saw the JV do. They've got to.
All right, we're going to have a quick technical difficulty. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get a couple commercials in, and we'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hold on a half second, fans.
Life insurance is one of those things that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why Alvin D. Morris of State Farm focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on with your family by calling Alvin D. Morris at State Farm, 574-772-3600. That's 574-772-3600. Or visit his office at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana.
All right, we're back here at Argus. Andy had to step out for a second. The problem with having a top 5 matchup between two teams here, we've got 3 radio stations and us trying to broadcast all out of one signal, and it's kind of jamming everybody up. So far so good with us. I've got Ted Hayden joining us here from the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana. And Ted, thoughts on what you're going to see here tonight?
Well, thanks. First and foremost, thanks for having me, Steve. Tonight, you're going to see a lot of, obviously, pressure. They're going to get up and down the floor. The biggest challenge for Argus is going to be able to break that full court trap. And then once you break the full court trap, then you have to deal with the half court trap. So more than anything, you have to take care of the ball. The first time you put the ball on the floor, that's what Oregon Davis likes you to do, is put it on the floor. And they tip from behind. They play great defense. They put their long kids up top. and pressure the corners after you get across half court. So Lady Dragons has got to be on top of their game. Never say never, but they just got to be ready to play tonight and give it right back to them.
The good news, I guess, for us, as far as whether we win or lose, hopefully we can keep this thing close. We don't have to face them again. Well, potentially next week, maybe in a bi-county championship matchup, but they are up in 2A this season, so they get to go deal with that. And Lady Dragons, I guess, if we can get through sectionals and everything, we don't have to at least go over and play in Oregon Davis this year. So,
that's a good point. And Steve, it's a great opportunity for the Lady Dragons to come out and play this kind of competition, and the preparation for this game is a lot of preparation that's going to go towards sectional when sectionals get here. And this is a great test, and you're not going to see a better team, obviously, in 1A basketball than we're seeing here tonight. So preparation tonight is a lot of the preparation that's going to have to go forward moving into sectional time.
Well, I would venture to say that you're not going to see very many teams, period, in the state of Indiana that's going to be better than this one. They're ranked number 8 in Sagarin overall for a reason. They play a very difficult schedule. They play up most of the time. And I think the only reason they're ranked number 2 in the coaches poll is just for the fact that Rochester's sitting in front of them undefeated. And they started off the season higher than them, kind of like you do in the college football. Until they lose, they're probably not going to drop down. But I've seen Rochester play. I've seen OD play. And honestly, I don't think there's any comparison in the I guess the styles are similar as far as the up and down that Rochester does, but the size difference per player at OD is just tremendous. I mean, they do that speed thing that Rochester does, but they're all 6 inches, 8 inches taller.
Exactly, and that's why they give everybody problems. It doesn't matter if it's 1A, 2A, 3A, or 4A. They give everybody problems because of their length, their speed, and their ability to get up and down the floor.
I think everybody, to a man except for Kaylin Barlow is going to be guarding somebody that's 4 or 5 inches taller than them tonight. I know Macy said she's going to start off on Cranenberg. She's 5'7", Cranenberg's 6 foot. But Cranenberg plays a similar type, 2-3 wing position, and so she's going to have to play tall and play big tonight. So it's going to be that way with every player except for Kaylin Barlow. They're going to all be a good 4 or 5 inches taller than the girl from Argus. So Ted is talking about preparation. You guys are doing some nice things up there at the zone. I know Macy's been going in and doing workouts with you. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have been doing on the basketball side of things. I can't get much out of Andy because all he wants to talk about is soccer. So
right, well, you come to the right person to talk about basketball. I come here and I didn't realize Andy's going to be doing the radio, So all he talks about soccer, and I come here and he's announcing basketball. So I call him a fake, but that's okay. We're doing a lot of good things, man. We got basketball, and we're training a lot of young kids, and we've got 6 travel teams coming out of the zone. We've got 2 4th grade boys teams. We have a 6th grade boys, 8th grade boys, 8th grade girls, and a 6th grade girls. So that's keeping us busy right now. Our second session of boys basketball leagues 4 through 8 starts February 7th. Still taking applications and accepting teams at this time for that. We're looking to get 6 or 7 teams per age group. And right now it'd be nice to have 1 more team per age group. Right now we're at 4 and 5 at a couple of the age groups, so it'd be good to fill those up and get 6 or 7 teams and get able to play, everybody, not have to play everybody, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and I know you guys had a fall league for the girls, and Doug was telling me that was a very successful league. You had, almost 40 teams that were in that?
Almost 40 teams, very successful. Kids seem to getting better. The matchups were good. Competition was good, age appropriate, and if you have a more skilled team, we had a couple teams that played up a year, and it just seemed to work out real well, and everybody seemed to have fun, get better, and it really was a great opening session for the zone.
And talk a little bit more about your individuals. I know not only you, but you have who's the other guy you have on the staff? He's got a little bit of a background with some good credentials.
He's got a little pedigree, yeah. Dwayne Morton, he was Mr. Basketball in Kentucky in 1990. McDonald's All-American, played for Denny Crum down in Louisville, is still the all-time three-point percentage and shooter in Louisville history, top 50 Louisville players of all time, played at Golden State and spent 18 seasons overseas playing. He's working with us as a zone, and him and I are doing personal trainings to hone in young people's skills. We're doing speed, strength, and agility. So, you know, Macy's a player that I'm glad I have the opportunity to get my hands on to help her kind of draw in her skills, not only shooting and ball handling, but just overall strength, speed, and agility. You know, I'm training a kid out of Winamac into the top 11 in the state in scoring, Derek Dotlich. We're going to Valpo, Wisconsin, Green Bay, to try to get him a look with Link Garner down there at Wisconsin Saturday night after they get done playing at Tippy. And so it's, I tell you, Steve, it's exciting. Gives me goosebumps to be able to help these kids and be able to give them some looks and have an opportunity to play at that next level, because there's nothing like that, you know. And I try to explain that it takes a little bit different player, it takes a little bit different mindset, and it takes some luck and some athletic ability as well. But, you know, I spent 10 days in Hawaii and played 3 basketball games, and I didn't pay a dime. So it's a beautiful thing if you can get your college paid for athletically. But let's not forget about academically. You know, kids need to do what they need to do in the classroom and work equally or harder in the classroom as they do on basketball court or football field or whatever sport they are playing.
Well, Ted, I appreciate you coming up here and joining us, and you're more than welcome anytime you're in the area. Stop by and have a word with us, and we appreciate everything you guys are doing to help us to bring this to the fans from Argus, and we appreciate everything you guys are doing for basically all of Northern Indiana basketball, because it's a pretty neat place, and if you haven't been in there, and just go in there, just check it out, because you know, they've got all the bells and whistles. The floor is, you're never going to see a floor like that anywhere in the state of Indiana, as far as outside of a setting for a high school or college. So if they have any questions, what's the phone number up there they can get a hold of you?
Phone number is 574-935-3939. Our website is thezonesportscomplex.org, and then that will feed you right into our Facebook page as well, Steve.
Okay. Ted Hayden, thanks for joining us, and we'll let you go so you can go down here and watch this, and if you see Macy doing some things there, I'll give you some ideas on some things to work on for next week. So
yep.
I appreciate everything you've done for her and everything you're doing for everybody, and we'll find Andy here and get him back in his spot. And we got about a minute left here before the tip. We got Oregon Davis and the Lady Dragons from Argus getting ready to go here with the from Argus, and I will put it to a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Thanks, Steve.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders-Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the Protect Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders-Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034.
All right, we got Andy back over here. The pep band is playing the fight song for the Lady Dragons, I guess, and while we're doing that, we'll go over quickly the stats for the Lady Dragons. We got Courtney Dunlap is leading the team with 14.7 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, 5.8 assists, and 3.3 steals. Valrose Popo has got 12.5 points, 2.2 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 2.9 steals. Kaylin Barlow with 7.5 points, 7.7 rebounds, 0.8 assists, and 1.6 steals per game. Macy Strickers come in with 6.6 points, 3.8 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 2.3 steals. And Shanna Miller rounding off the top 5 with 4.3 points, 2.5 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and 1.4 steals per game. We got,
no time on the clock. We're getting ready to do the national anthem as soon as we're done here. I tell you what, it's a nice crowd. Lots of people from other towns coming to support the Lady Dragons. When you're the best program, everybody wants to knock you off. So that's good for us. We're going to do our best. Let's see what happens. We're getting ready for the national anthem. Here we go with the Lady Bobcats. Number 15, Cranenberg. Number 31, Kubica. Number 41, Madison Taylor. Number 43, Alexandria Minix. And number 55, Alexandria Bate. And for your Lady Dragons, number 10, Courtney Dunlap. Number 14, Valerie Rospopo. Number 22, Kendall Berkeley. Number 24, Macy Stricker. And number 24, Kaylin Barrow.
All right, it's going to be imperative that the Lady Dragons come out and do not let the pace of the Lady Bobcats get them out of their game. They've got to slow this game down, limit the possessions, make Oregon Davis play half-court offense and a half-court defense. Going to have Boat going up against Barlow for the tip. And here we go, 14-1, number 5 Class A Lady Dragons, and the 15-2 Class 2A, number 2 Lady Bobcats from Oregon Davis.
All right, we're expecting a good game, but it could get out of control. We just got to see what happens. And the Dragons get the tip. Ross Popo kicks it down. Dunlap drives over. Ross Popo for 3. And it's off the mark. And here comes... Well, it's kind of a mix-up, but nothing's called, so... All right, Taylor kicks it over. Kubica. Minix. Cranenberg. Fans are wanting to go against her. They can say that from up here in the stands, but Barlow is a very big and strong 6'3". Minix goes.
Looked like a clean block, and they're going to get Barlow for the first foul. So
that was travel before the block, but that's all right. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Minix is at the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. First bucket point of the game. Oregon Davis 1-0.
All right.
Second one is good.
Dunlap will be challenged, but she is a quality dribbler. Kicks it over. Binkley. Ball's loose. Jump ball. And the fight's going to be very intense out of the game, and it's going to go Oregon Davis's way.
Dunlap has got to realize that she has 4 girls with her, and
yeah,
she's got
on that
to,
one, once she got past Barlow, she needed to look to pass.
Yeah, she's very prideful. She wants to do it all herself, but she's got to realize that she's got some very good teammates that can help her out.
Minix misses. Rebound, Binkley. Minix foul from behind.
Good job by Binkley to pull in that rebound, and that's going to be the first team foul on Oregon Davis, first foul on Lexi Minix.
Well, we know what the Dragons are capable of. We saw it against the Satellites.
There you
There's
go,
a great
girls.
press break. Look, kicks it down, and it's thrown away.
Nope.
Dunlap needs to do better with that.
That's where I was talking. You've got to pull it back out and make them work in the half-court set.
Yeah.
They're going to, they're going to want that. That's chaos, and that's what Oregon Davis wants is chaos.
Yeah. The nice thing was they had a great penetration low, so they're not taking the long jumpers. They had the good one, but just didn't keep her hands on the ball. Kicks it over all by herself and puts it in for 2. Baylor cannot leave the center like that. Here comes Binkley. Kicks it down to Ross Popo. Ross Popo, great stop. Kicks it over. Dunlap.
All right, here's the 1-2-2 trapping half-court zone.
Stricker, caddy corner.
Can't do
throw that over the top. And puts it in for 2.
You cannot skip a pass on them.
Yep.
Not going to work.
Barlow kicks it over. Binkley, baseline jumper. Misses. Rebound. Stricker puts it up. And nice little spin move out of Stricker. Here comes Minix with pace. Kicks it over in the corner. 3. And it's away off the mark. Rebound. Stricker. Nope.
That's the thing you got to deal with Oregon Davis. They come back and they get down quickly. Nobody was out there on Kubik. She got an open look at the 3, just wasn't able to put it in. 6-2, 5:20 left to go in the first period. There's a nice back door by
Barlow needs to jump after that. She knows that.
She didn't recognize it. It was too late before she even saw it happening.
Ross Popo loses it. Travel. Aye.
3 turnovers by the Lady Dragons here quickly.
Yeah. 8-2. Dragons need to settle down. Up and nice little bucket.
And we got Coach Steele's going to call a timeout with 4:48 left to go in the first period. It's 10-2. Lady Bobcats with the lead. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
All right, we're back, and it's 10-2. Oregon Davis with the advantage, and it's going to be Argus ball out of bounds. Stricker's going to inbounds. She gets it into Dunlap.
Caddy corner, look, break, give it to Ross Popo for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Barlow puts it up. Rebound, Binkley puts it up, and now she's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Good job by Binkley to clean up the rebound and puts it up. And we've got Bope with her first foul, team second. And see if Kennedy Binkley can hit a free throw here from the line. She's got 2 coming up. First one is up and off.
And that was the problem with the JV. Can't give up the free points.
Second free throw by Binkley is up, and it's off. And Dunlap is almost able to get the rebound, and she dribbles the ball on the line. It's going to go back over to Lady Bobcats.
Who are we waving at, people? Oh, Lily. All righty. Ball's rotated. Minix kicks it over. Cranenberg to Minix. Taylor looks, fakes, loses control. Barlow, the block, gets the rebound, kicks it over. Ross Popo.
There's a foul. Good. I thought they were going to let that go. That's going to be Madison Taylor. That's going to be her first.
Her first frustration foul. She got upset that she didn't do a better job down on the offensive end there. She got a little mad at herself, and you can see that. And that's what you want. You want Barlow to cause that frustration on him so he can get some easy fouls. Dunlap has it. Kicks it over. Ross Popo. Back over to Dunlap. And they break the press. Down to Barlow. Barlow up for two. That's how you do it. 6-10, and back come the Dragons. Oh, 4, sorry. Here's a long three. It's way off the mark. Rebound, Ross Popo. And she loses it. Cranenberg goes up and makes a floater. Dunlap goes, has Minix, and there's a blocking foul on Minix. That's 2 on Minix already. And that's what we did last time. We got her in foul trouble the last game when she fouled out against the Dragons, and here comes Taylor out.
Number 21, Macy Cease. She's a 5'2 freshman, is going to check in for Madison Taylor. Rose Popo, a little jumper is off
the mark. You got to make the bunnies, girls. You got to make the bunnies against a team like this. Here comes Cease. She was a high scorer for the JV. And Oregon Davis is a group that has very low numbers. They don't like a lot of numbers, and they just make them play nonstop, and it pays dividends when you got freshmen like Cease out there. Comes out with the confidence. Minix. And there's a foul off of Binkley.
It's going to put Minix at the line to shoot 2. First one is good. 13-4. Shannon Miller's going to sub in for Val Ross Popo.
And Miller's in. Here we go.
Second one by Minix is up and good. She's 4 for 4 from the line. There's that trap, and there's a foul. That's going to go on Kubik.
That's one thing I agree. I like to see it. When teams are this aggressive, they end up with more fouls. Now, there's been some games we've been at where they don't get calls like that. But when you reach in, and with the new rules of no hands-on, it's obvious what's going to happen. Here comes Dunlap. She drives, kicks it over, throws it away. A good tie-up out of Barlow.
That's going to stay Argus ball. Good job by Barlow to keep the ball on the Dragons side.
Coach Teal yelling at Dunlap. Wants her to get past, but then he wants her to look, set up and look and make a good pass. Binkley, Dunlap. Rotates over. Kicks it over. Binkley. Back over to Dunlap. Dunlap looks, and here's a three, and it's off the mark. And Barlow with the rebound. Kicks immediately over to Stricker. Stricker relaxed for three, and it's just off the mark. Miller with the rebound. Kicks it over. Binkley. Dunlap. Misses. And Barlow, and she gets a foul, and there's another foul on Kubik.
That's gonna be Bope.
No, that's Bope.
That's gonna be her second as well. So Bope and Minix both with two fouls in the first period.
We said it. If they're going to keep up their high-tension pressure, it could cause some problems for Oregon Davis.
Nice off the...
And there's a third foul on Minix. That's 3 on Minix after the first. And here comes Coach taking her out immediately. stuck her hand in. Coach Minix is just screaming at the official. That's a great call.
That's going to put Dunlap at the line to shoot 2. And the first one is up and good.
That's a huge foul. Dunlap.
Second free throw is good. 14-6 now. Lady Dragons clawing their way back here. Somebody's got to get on. Oh, no. Yeah, Barlow tried to go over the top of Bope, and
in comes her sister, Anna Barlow, immediately. That was unfortunate.
So Kaylin Barlow is going to go to the bench with 2 fouls. Phil is still in
Fusion
my way.
kicks it in. Cranenberg gets it. And good block out of Barlow. And another block out of Barlow. Here comes Shannon Miller. Another foul on Cease. And she's going to the line shooting 1.
Wow, they're in the 1-and-1. It's going to put Miller at the line. With 2 minutes to go in the first period, that's the 8th team foul on Oregon Davis.
Well, when you're ultra aggressive, you sometimes have to pay the consequences, and we said that might be a benefactor for the Lady Dragons if we could get them in foul trouble. And the first one smooth as stick out is sophomore Shanna Miller.
Woo. Cuts the lead to 7, 14-7. We got 2 minutes left. Second free throw by Miller is up and off to the right.
Bope with the rebound. Bope has really improved her game compared to last year already. You can see the big improvement. Cease drives through, throws it up, and it goes in. How's that go in? I don't know, but that's a good play. Stricker has it. Dunlap. Cranenberg. Nope. Oh. They called it travel. Terrible, terrible. That's all right. Cease. And trying it again. Binkley with the rebound. Dunlap has it. Splits them. There's Miller. It's loose.
Well, it's make-up time. There's just a little ticky-tack foul.
Yeah, make it up because Coach Minix was all over him in his ear, and now
you guys
all they
can't
can
call
do
fouls on us. So now we're gonna see a string of probably about 6 fouls called on Argus here.
Geez, Pete. Here he goes. Binkley on her. Kubik has it. Dragons doing well. Drives and throws it up. Misses. Rebound. Dunlap. Dunlap looks, goes, kicks it over. Stricker fakes, looks back. Binkley. Over. Anna Barlow kicks it over. Miller fakes, drives, puts it up, and just misses. Kubik has it. Cranenberg looks, travel, and she loses control. And we said it's going to be hard for the officials to keep up with the pace of the game. And so far, you can see there's some missed calls just because of the blatant speed of the game. There it is. Ball's into Taylor. Cease. Miller's on her. Bope. Anna Barlow looks. Good block. Ball's loose, and it's going to go to the Dragons.
That could have been an over the back.
Exactly.
And that would have been her third.
That would have been over the back on Bope, bigger than life right there. Barlow had her pinned, and that would have been her third.
Not what I just said.
It just drives me insane how these guys miss some of those easy ones. Kennedy gets it. Binkley looks, jumper, and just off the mark. Rebound, Barlow. Stricker looks, fakes, kicks it over to Dunlap. And stripped from behind. Just puts it in. Ball's there. They break the press. Miller's open. Binkley cannot go over the top. Stricker gets it, and there's a foul on Cease, or Taylor. Drills her. 0.5 seconds left.
Oh, that's why my clock went to 0.
Yep. And
All right,
Stricker
1-1.
needs these. And then comes number 35, Sowers, and out comes Taylor. And Stricker misses. Photo.
All right, that's going to do it. After one, it's 18-7. Oregon Davis with the lead. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
All right, we're back. Second quarter getting ready to start here. It's a 18-7 game. After one, Lady Dragons are in an 11-point hole, and it's going to be Oregon Davis ball to start the second period.
Well, we knew it was going to be fast-paced. We knew it was going to be tough. Let's see what happens. Kuba just throws it up. Loose. Bope with the rebound. Kuba has it again. She just drives in and hopes that somebody fouls her. She just drives in and throws it up, hoping to get the foul, and it worked.
It's going to go on Anna Barlow. That's going to be her first of the game. That's going to be the team's fifth. And that's going to put Kylie Kubik, who I don't know if she still is, at one time was the number one free throw shooter in the country, at the line to shoot two. First one is good.
Well, if you're going to recruit good. Well, that sounded like Jennings back in the day for Argus.
All right, Ross Popo's back in, and Stricker's going to go out. And the second free throw by Kubik is up and good. 20-7 now.
Ross Popo has it. Dunlap. Ball's loose. Rebound. Goes to Dunlap. There goes Dunlap. Puts it in. Throws it down the court. Kubik looks. Takes it off the mark. Cranenberg, who hasn't really even shot all game, gets the rebound.
She had that one floater in the lane. Well, we're going to get Miller on the foul.
That's awful. A blatant travel, and then they call a touch foul. Away from the ball. Yikes.
16 foul on the Lady Dragons.
Open for three, fakes, and there's the travel. You betcha. She did that first game. Sellers, she traveled 2 or 3 times in the JV game. Too bad that we didn't get that call the first time. I would have saved us a foul on Miller. Binkley has it. They got numbers. Ball shot, kind of, goes back to Oregon Davis. I would have dumped that to Anna Barlow, who was open with position. Cranenberg, shot, rebound, Dunlap. Binkley has it, goes. Kicks it over to Ross Popo, to Miller, up, and puts it in for 2. Dragons are going to battle the entire game, and that's what you want to see out of them. Kubik has it, kicks it back over to Cease. Back over. Kubik. A long long three, and it's good.
Not a whole lot your defense can do on that one. That was 4 feet behind the line.
Yeah, that was Trot, her first shot of the night. Way out.
And there's the
foul of Ross Popo.
There's the thing I was talking about with John Glenn.
Yep.
You're getting into that, and you think that you've beat the press, and you take that 15-footer, they get the rebound. Now they're going down here to shoot a foul shot. So we can't let that fool us into thinking that we beat the press. We got to run that offense and slow this thing down. As hard as it is to do with the frenetic pace that they run, we've really got to slow this down. Now Sauer's going to be at the line, shooting the 1-and-1.
And it's off. Rebound, Barlow. Kicks it over to Miller, and here comes Miller. She sees Binkley over.
You can't pick your dribble up there, Shanna.
And it's tap, broke loose, over to Binkley. Binkley drives, pulls back.
This is where they need to work it. Work your offense,
Work
girls.
the offense, and here they go. Ross Popo gives it over to Barlow, to Ross Popo for three, and it's off the mark. Kicks it down. Kubik has it. Looks. Sowers kicks it over. Cease tries another one, and it's good. Jump ball.
Coach Teal's going to get a timeout. 25-11. Oregon Davis open up a 14-point advantage. 4:55 left to go in the first half, and we're going to be back in just a moment.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, we're back. We got 4:57 left to go in the first half. Oregon Davis has got a 25-11 advantage over the Lady Dragons from Argus. We've got Anna Barlow, Shanna Miller, Val Ross Popo, Kennedy Binkley, and Courtney Dunlap out there for the Lady Dragons.
Sorry about that. It's going to be Dragons ball. Corner. Tried to trap in the corner. It's the Dragons ball.
Dunlap got caught in the corner, and I think she threw it off maybe one of the girls' legs or something there.
Barlow gets it. Fakes. Binkley.
Got to quickly move that ball around. There you go.
Ross Popo.
The trap's going to come.
There's the foul. Nope. Kubik. Out of bounds. It's going to go. They got to rotate the ball faster.
They're not understanding the rotations that they need to do right now, and they're getting frustrated with it. But it's the fact that they're not willing to make that quick pass. They want to make a one-on-one move instead of just boom, 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 making a pass and trusting your team.
Block. Kranenberg gets it. Rebound. How's the little girl get a rebound? Sowers. Nobody blocking out.
I'm guessing nobody was blocking out. And there it goes. It's going to open up now because the Lady Cats are running their game.
Shannon Miller having no problem going down this time. Kicks it over to Dunlap.
Too much one-on-one by the Lady Dragons.
Ross Popo for three. Way off. Kranenberg tips it over. Cease gets it. And Sowers for a long three. Way off.
No block out.
Dunlap ends up with the ball. Good work out of Miller to create the loose ball to where Dunlap can get it. Cease has got 10 points now. As a freshman, she's come to play.
20-point lead
high
now.
Scorer for the team.
And they're doing all this with Minix on the bench and Bope on the bench.
Yep. Yep. Here's it goes. The shot misses. Rebound. Barlow puts it up, and it's good. Kicks all the way over to Kubik. Drives, fakes. Foul on Dunlap. That's 2 on Dunlap. Nope, that's got her as her first. All right. Yep, that's her first miss of the night, and they said talking that she's like 90-some% from the line. I think Jennings from Argus is one of the highest ever.
And the second one is good by Kubik.
Moves her. Miller gets the ball. Back over to Stricker. Stricker. Shot, and it's blocked. Barlow, Anna's out, Kaylin's back in. Kennedy's out, Stricker's in. Miller looks, and it's kicks. Ball's turned over. Here comes Cranenberg. Kicks it down to Sauer. Trot. Cease. Kubik. Long three, no good. Rebound. Dunlap. Caddy corner, throws it away. Barlow with a foul, silly foul from behind with her third. Silly foul. And she's going right back out, and Anna Barlow's going back in. And Dragons not playing anything like they did against South Central. I know the competition level is a little different, but we're still just making poor decisions at the moment. Cranenberg way off on the free throw. Rebound, Dunlap. Up to Ross Popo. Little jumper, and it's just off the mark. And it's going to go off of Trot. Oh, my. The fans are rowdy. Up by 19. Stricker gets it. Over the top to Miller. Good little move out of Miller. The trap's on. Kicks it over. Stricker fakes. Barlow. Ross Popo for three. And it's off the mark. Barlow tries to get the rebound. She can't. She needs to get down lower quicker as soon as she dumps that ball. Cease. Misses. Miller with the rebound. Up to Stricker. Stricker goes with pace. Kicks it over to Dunlap. Good look. Dunlap live, drives, and puts it in. Almost out of bounds. Misses. Rebound goes to Oregon Davis. Cease. Scared. Kubik for three. And it's good.
You can't leave that shooter open in the corner. You guys got to recognize on the getting back on defense, and nobody from the Dragons saw it.
Stricker looks, kicks it over to Miller. Miller makes a nice little run, kicks it back over, and it's a kick off of Cranenberg's foot.
You know, the scary thing, like I said, they're doing all this with Taylor
Bope and Minix
on the bench. Yeah.
They don't even need them. But that's the program they built. We knew it. Ross Popo goes, drives, kicks over to Barlow. Barlow, a little jumper, and it falls. Still, oh, nice play defensive out of Stricker.
Kind of like she had a little ladder down there. Got off the ground a little bit.
Trot from way out. .41 seconds. Kubik has it. Kicks it back over to Cranenberg. Sowers looks. Cranenberg in the corner. Dunlap almost gets the ball. Here's a drive out of Cease, and she's stuffed by Stricker. Stuffed. Oh, with a foul. Stricker with the axe.
She couldn't have
Well, you know what?
She had that if she wouldn't have
Yeah.
came down on her, I think.
The biggest thing is, if you're going to foul, don't give them any chance to score, and she had no chance to score on that one.
No, she wasn't going to score. Kubik at the line. The first one is good, 36-15.
All right.
Second one is good, 37-15, 19 seconds left.
Here comes the Dragons. I want to see at least a good quality shot. Dunlap has it. Barlow. 3. It's in and out. Rebound. Miller put it up, and she's fouled, and she's going to the line, and that's another one on Cranenberg.
Nice cut there by Stricker. She was wide open underneath, and nobody saw her. Or heard her. I could hear her.
Yeah, I heard it. Even with headphones.
Yeah.
That screech of, hey, I'm open.
All right.
Miller. Relaxed, and that one's off.
Not getting any bounces here by the free throw line for the Lady Dragons tonight. Got one more free throw coming up. And that one is in and out. No luck for Miller. And there's a turnover.
She stepped on the line.
Wow.
That official's not the least bit intimidated by Coach Minix.
I like him.
Yep.
We need him more. I think
he'll be the one. Yeah, he'll be the one. They're doing okay. That you can just tell they're a little bit behind on the steps. Stricker wide open and hits the rim. Stricker puts it up and it's no good.
All right, that's going to do it after the first half.
36-15.
We'll be right back.
Don't settle for second best. The Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana is simply the finest facility of its kind. Featuring 4 full-length IHSAA hardwood maple basketball courts, as well as a 1/3 court breakout area for individual and group instruction. The Zone's facility has all of your basketball needs. Whether it's basketball, volleyball, soccer, flag football, lacrosse, softball, or baseball, the Zone has it all. Located on the west side of Plymouth, the Zone has all of the bells and whistles that players, family, and friends are looking for. Whether it's watching your favorite team on a large flat-screen TV that features DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket, or enjoying free high-speed wireless internet. Or how about frequenting our awesome concession stand, which features Pizza Hut pizza, Hacienda chips and salsa, Hershey's ice cream, and Coke products. You'll quickly discover the Zone is in a league of its own. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org. Give us a call, 574-935-3939 today. What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercise fun for the whole family. And with your membership, all group exercise classes are included. Tired of the way you feel in your clothes? Now is the time to do something about it. Sign a 1-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. At Fitness Forum, we believe exercise is medicine. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness, 2855 Miller Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth. Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com. Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Herford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Herford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and use the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years' experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Herford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Herford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Herford Home Inspection, 498-6013.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argus. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
All right, we're back at halftime. It's a 36-15 Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats with the 21-point advantage. So Phil is going to do a little panning. We didn't get this done here in the pregame, but we talked about it a little bit. We got some new signage up on the walls here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium, and Phil's going to kind of pan around there, and there's the Final Four for soccer in 14, and the girls basketball Class A in 06, and then there's our 76, 78, 79 soccer and basketball. And then there's the championship, 73 soccer championship.
Yep.
And
Three
then,
state championships, one semi-state or final state finalist in basketball in 79, Final Four for girls in 2006, and then it's basketball, that is, and then against Oregon Davis, of course. They said whoever would win that game was winning state, and we lost by 2 there. Then the Northern Indiana Soccer Conference, which you see on there now, all the championships. As you can tell, that the boys have been pretty successful since '69. That's about when that conference really started. We've had soccer since '63. And then the girls, obviously since Title IX took effect late for the season of 1994, 3 and 4 was when Title IX was for that.
78 originally.
Well, when they added all the sports.
Okay.
Girls were allowed to play sports, but then the second segment of Title IX, they added the sports that offered from the boys to the girls if they could. And that's when it started in Argus, and they've been successful. And then there's the Northland Athletic Conference over on the other
side. Can you
side.
get that one over there, Phil? It's kind of behind
the back in the day. That was hugely successful, back when we had the conference for them. So we do have our game stats come across here for...
all right, for the first half, the Lady Dragons, led by Courtney Dunlap and Anna Barlow, both with 4. Kaylin Barlow has 2. Shannon Miller has 3. Macy Stricker has 2. We've got Macy Stricker with 2 fouls. Kaylin Barlow with 3. And everybody else only has 1 or fewer. For the Lady Bobcats, they are led in scoring by Kylie Kubik with 11.
Mainly free throws.
Mainly. And Macy Cease, a 5'2 freshman for the Lady Bobcats with 10 points in the first half. They've got
Cranenberg
Minix with 4, Cranenberg with 2, Sauer with 2, Taylor with 2, and Bope with 2. And they've got Minix with 3 fouls, Bope with 2 fouls, Madison Taylor with 2 fouls, and then Cranenberg, Cease, and Kubik all with 1 foul. So
yeah. Well, last year Dunlap gave Minix tons of headaches, and Minix wants to do tough against Dunlap and the girls, Stricker, and so, because she loves the competition. But when she does that, she gets herself in foul trouble. And last year she got actually fouled out of the game. So old habits die hard. You like when players try to rise to the occasion, want to do their best, but when they get a little bit wild and out of sorts, it can really hurt their team. And obviously, they have a strong enough bench. It didn't hurt them with her and Bope out, but you could see that.
I would say the Lady Dragons did fairly well in the first quarter. They were down 11 after the first 18-7, but they were kind of slowing OD down and forcing them into a little bit more of a half-court set. And the second quarter, that kind of all went away, and OD turned up the pressure and turned up the turnovers. And I have unofficially 10 turnovers for the first half for Argus. Only 1 that I counted for Oregon Davis. And the second quarter was a killer for the Lady Dragons. That was a 18-8 quarter. Picked up 10 more points on them, and they are currently setting with a 21-point lead here coming into the third quarter. So we'll see what the Lady Dragons can do. They've got to come out and control the tempo in the second half, or that 21-point lead is going to increase up to who knows what. So we got about 6 seconds left here. The second half is getting ready to get underway. It's going to be Oregon Davis ball coming out of the break, and we got a 36-15 ball game, and my guess is that Coach Teal is going to go back with the 5 starters, and yep, he's got Stricker, Dunlap, Ross-Popo, Binkley, and Barlow, and there's a quick whistle, and they give the ball right away to Oregon Davis.
Minix and Bope are back in, so it's the 5 starters versus the 5 starters, and Barlow's fourth.
There's a back door. Dunlap got burnt on the back door, and Barlow tried to help out, and she gets the quick fourth foul.
Nope. They're going to give it to Stricker, and that's her third. Yeah, I don't know. Well, now Dragons got 2 in foul trouble.
Of course, she puts the free throw in.
Yep.
Stricker's kind of confused. I don't think she was anywhere near that play.
Ross-Popo kicks it over to Dunlap. Barlow. Well, I didn't mind when Dunlap would just drive through and break the press, but then the dish off would come late. That's where it had to come in earlier. They're not going to pass their way through the press. They need to dribble through it like they were, and then once she gets down there, go ahead and pass off. Wow, 10 seconds, and the Lady Dragons, for some reason, changed their game plan from first half. They broke the press the entire time the first half. That wasn't an issue, not even close. And now all of a sudden they've slowed it down and caused themselves some trouble. There's Barlow with the tip away. It's going back to Minix. Thrown away, and there's a turnover. Dunlap needs to go with it. Stricker's in the corner. Nope, and they're going to call a travel. And the Lady Dragons are crumbling at the beginning of the third quarter. Minix smart, pulls up, doesn't get a charge or anything. Ball's over. Ross-Popo gets it. Dribbles through it. Kicks it over to Dunlap. Stricker's open in the side. Barlow, low jumper, and it's off the mark. Minix with the rebound and kicks it up, and here comes Taylor. Kuba. No call whatsoever. It's either a charge or a block. One of the two when a player gets ran into. I've never understood the no call. Steve, you've said that more than once. It's got to be one or the other. Steve's a little frustrated. He's a man of many words at the moment. Kuba has it. Kuba gets it, moves, drives, kicks it over to Minix. Minix drives, kicks it over. Taylor misses. Ross Popo rebounds. Over to Dunlap. Picks up her dribble. Puts it over to Ross Popo. Kicks it back over to Dunlap. Stricker's open in the corner. Little three. And it's just off the mark. And there's 4 on Barlow. Minix brings the ball down. Coach Steele's just leaving Kaylin in because he knows he can play into Anna. Kuba just gets the bucket. And the Dragons are asleep at the moment. And Coach Steele calls timeout.
5:21 left to go in the third period. It is a 42-15 ball game. We'll be right back.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, we're back here at Argus. It's a 44-15 ball game. We got 5:21 left to go in the third period. It's an 8-0 start to the third period for the Lady Bobcats, and they've got a free throw coming up from Kylie Kubik. See if she can finish the old-fashioned three-point play.
I'm willing to say yes.
I'm guessing, yeah, she missed her one for the year, so she's probably going to put this one in. And I give props out to Coach Minix. He did a really good job when he pulled her in here, so give him credit. If you're going to recruit, get a good one.
Yep. I don't know why they break the press. Caddy corner, gives it over to Binkley. Ross Popo, 3, and it's good.
Probably a little bit too late for make much of a difference, but it does bring it 43-18.
Kicks it over to Bope. Not even a chance. A good recovery by Barlow. Dunlap goes and loses it, and it goes off of Oregon Davis, and it's going to be the Dragons' ball. Well, I think one thing's for sure, the Dragons, I think, have held Bope to only like 2 or 4 points at most, so that's a little moral victory. Blocked, and they're going to call a foul on that, and that's another one on Bope. Up 45-18, and you thought somebody just took his chicken plate or something. Some of the fans get a little rowdy over one lousy foul.
Binkley misses
did that make
the
you
first.
Smile on that one?
Yeah, it did. That helped.
Binkley makes the second. Well, Dragons at least are putting some buckets points on, and here let's see what they can do. Kubik, Minix. They're going to spread it and then penetrate. Kicks it over. Taylor for 3. And it's way off. And it's out of bounds. Nope. Saved. Cranenberg. And there's a steal. Binkley goes up and misses. Stricker looks. puts it into Barlow. Barlow doesn't go up, puts it up. Binkley misses. Kubik kicks it back. Minix fakes. Kubik has it. Minix. Cranenberg. Bope. Cranenberg. Miss it. Rebound. Nope. Travel. Oh, and he calls a timeout. And maintains possession. Supposed to be Oregon Davis ball after this.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argus. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer. It will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
And we're back. Minix gets another bucket, and there's a ball off of Cranenberg, and it's going to be the Lady Dragons still. And in comes Miller and Anna Barlow. Out comes Binkley and Kaylin Barlow. Ball's moved. Dunlap has it, drives, reversal, and puts it in. Nice little move. You don't see a lot of reversals out of high school girls teams. Minix kicks it over. Cease is in. I think this must be her last quarter. Minix kicks it out. Here's a three, and it's good.
Kubik hits a big three for the Lady Bobcats, 48-21.
Miller throws it away. Kubik steals it. Cranenberg for two, and it's off the mark. Cranenberg gets her own rebound. Kicks it out. Taylor. Cease for three, and it's good. Ugliest roll in the world, but it counts. She has 13. Or 15, I can't remember. Popo, Stricker. Caddy corner. Dunlap for three. In and out. Cranenberg with the rebound. Minix runs and makes a good run. Bucket. Coop. $55-21. Donaharrell's not going to be far off. Dunlap turns, shoots, and misses.
Not a one of the Lady Dragons crossed the boards
for a rebound.
Yep.
They've already given up. Unfortunately, it looks like the starters have given up. Rebound Barlow.
There's five players out there that are playing right now.
Sort of.
And they're all in black uniforms.
Yeah. Good give and go. Ross Popo puts it up, and it's blocked by Minix. Saved. Kubik puts it over to Cease. They are at a different level. This team is better than the other team they had when they won state. I agree with the comments that a couple people have been making and a couple tweets and this and that and Facebook posts. This team is a better all-around team than their state championship team. It's kicked out. Cranenberg has it. Kicks it over. Miller's on Minix. Cease, freshman, drives all the way up and puts it and misses. Dunlap drives all the way in and misses. Rebound Cranenberg. Nifong with the foul. I'll tell you what, out of everybody on their team, I mean, obviously, Kubik's got a lot of points and stuff. But the freshman Cease coming in at a whopping 5'2" is the most impressive player out there. And she just puts in another one.
All right, Lineberry's going to check in for Val Ross Popo. (56-21) now. And another free throw by Cease, and it is in and back in. 57-21.
She's got to be about 16. Where's she got points-wise there, Dougie? 15. As a 5'2" freshman, 15 points. Cranenberg with the block. She's got half of what the Dragons tend to basically let in a whole game, and she has half that.
Well, she's almost got what the whole Dragons team has on their own.
Well, true. But if memory serves, this will be the last quarter she'll be allowed to play in, but I'm pretty sure. Kicks it over. Miller. Slows it up. Kicks it over. Lineberry, good little move. Kicks it over. Miller fakes. Nifong for baseline. Misses. Lineberry gets it back. Puts it over to Dunlap. Dunlap's got a drive. Puts it up, and it's good.
It's going to do it after 3. 57-23. Oregon Davis with the lead. We'll be right back.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much coverage their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, Alvin Morris of State Farm can help you get to a better state. Alvin will talk with and listen to you and help you put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then give Alvin Morris a call, 574-772-3600, and officially get to a better state with State Farm. Alvin Morris with State Farm is located at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana.
All right, we're back from Argus, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. 57-23, Oregon Davis with the advantage. And that was a 21-8 quarter for the Lady Bobcats. So best quarter of the game for them so far. So 18-7, 18-8, and then 21-8. And the Lady Dragons are kind of come out with Lineberry, Anna Barlow, Bailey Nifong, Shannon Miller, and Courtney Dunlap. And here we go, fourth quarter underway.
Well, the fans are still rowdy.
And there's a bucket.
I don't know. I thought she played more than if she only played one quarter in JV or 2 quarters. I don't know.
Well, we got it on tape if you want to go back and look at it.
Yeah, we may have to go look and watch on the tape there. See what happened, but she's killing them.
And there's a timeout by Oregon Davis. We'll be right back.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All right, Oregon Davis ball on the far sideline. 7:20 left to go in the game. Cranenberg drives in and scores.
All right, Miller gets the ball. Comes around. And it's thrown away. Kudik with another steal. Misses. Rebound. Scrapping on the ground. All right, Oregon Davis gets the ball in. Minix has it. Kicks it out. Trot for three. Misses. Rebound. Nifong with a good block out. Dunlap goes. Can't charge. Oh, Minix for fourth. And there's the guy who lost his chicken dinner. 61-23. It's a good, smart play out of Dunlap, using the back off the defensive player when they're facing the other way. Gets an easy bucket. She's done that multiple times this season. There's going to be a foul on Dunlap.
She's done it twice tonight.
Yeah. First time was unsuccessful on a shot, but
she got the third foul on Minix out of that.
Yep.
So 6:15 left to go in the game. 61-25.
Definitely the highest scoring against the Dragons all season. This kind of just counteracts the 9-point score against Lakeland, so it's not going to hurt the average for the Lady Dragons much at all. It's a sting. No one likes to lose. No one likes to get beat down, but it happens. They're a quality program. Many a team here that happens when we play them. We're just on the receiving end this time. Dunlap fakes, drives, and puts it in. Now she's warming up. Gets a little bit better on that one. Binkley's back in for Miller. Kicks it. Throws it away. Trot throws it away. Dunlap has it. Goes. Over to Nifong. Kicks it over to Barlow. Fakes. Binkley. Lineberry. Drives. Loses it. Binkley recovers. Puts it. Lineberry. And there's a steal out of Minix. Cease. Kicks it out. Kubik. And misses that one. Gets her own rebound. Reversal, and she's going to the line. And here comes Kaylin Barlow. And shots up, and it's good. Kubik's like, 8 of 9 so far from the free throw line. Somebody's got a fire radio on. Phil got his fire radio on for no reason. I don't care if you're on call. Ball gets back over to Dunlap. Dunlap looks, fakes, over to Binkley. Binkley misses. Dunlap drives, shot, misses. Loose. Kubik kicks it out, and here comes Cease. Spin move. Freshman's got skills, and there's a foul on Cranenberg. That's going to be a player to look at and watch. And here comes Stricker and Ross Popo back in. Out comes Cranenberg. Dunlap kicks it over to Ross Popo. Fakes. Binkley. Ross Popo and throws it away. Cease goes, and Stricker with the strip. Ball over. Minix has it. Puts it in. Dunlap. Drives, penetrates. Caddy corner to Ross Popo. Stricker's open on the wide. And the ball's not moved. Dunlap puts it in off the bank. Kubik. Minute. Fakes. Travel. Miller and Nifong in. Dunlap out. Binkley out. Lineberry in. Stricker out. And out comes Minix. Shannon Miller drives out. Kicks it over to Nifong. Nifong throws it away. And in goes Calhoun. Ball rotates. Kicks it in. Puts it in again. She does not play like a 5'2" girl, I tell you that. And we're letting her do what she wants, unfortunately. There's a foul. Well, the Dragons have held Bope and Minix and Sowers and some of these other girls, held them to very, very minimal points. But let Kubik and Cease just run away with it. Cease has got 21, 5'2" freshman. You can't forget about the other players on the court. Manikowski for three. Misses. There's a bucket. Manikowski looks, kicks it over to Lineberry. Lineberry drives, good little move, and it's blocked. Manikowski with the stuff. And Lineberry has the ball. Kicks it over to Bailey Nifong. Over to Calhoun. Lineberry. Back out. Over to Nifong for three. And it's in and out. Ball's loose. Lineberry gets it. Calhoun has it. Barlow. Manikowski drives, carries, kicks it over. Calhoun chucks the three. And here comes Kubik. Kicks over. And there's a good chance. Almost stolen. Trot loses it, and it's recovered. Cease has it. Kicks it on over. Sowers. There's a foul by Nifong. Well, I think they've scored 80 on like almost every team they've played, and so far it looks like the Dragons are going to keep them under that. I know it's a little moral victories. Kubik killed the Dragons tonight, and so does Cease so far. Second one's up. No good. Rebound. Lineberry. Lineberry unwavered. Cahoon. Nifong kicks it over to Manikowski. Low baseline jumper, and it's way short. 43 seconds left. Here comes Cease. And she blocked, but she gets called to, she's going to the line. Definitely not the game that we were wanting, and be honest, not the game that I expected. I really thought the Lady Dragons would put a better show on than this. Cease, 23 for the night. 5'2" freshman. Here comes Manikowski. Manikowski gets the ball. 31 seconds left. Throws the ball over, and it's turned over again. Oh, my word. They're going to have plenty to work on in practice. And there it is, 29-76. Lady Bobcats come out and pretty much own the Lady Dragons. We're going to get the stats, and then we'll be back with you right after these messages.
Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Hereford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Hereford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and use the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Hereford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercise fun for the whole family. And with your membership, all group exercise classes are included. Tired of the way you feel in your clothes? Now is the time to do something about it. Sign a 1-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. At Fitness Forum, we believe exercise is medicine. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness, 2855 Miller Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argus. The Zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The Zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the Zone.
What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, we're back from Argus where the final, once again, 76-29, Oregon Davis with the victory. That's going to move them to 16-2 on the season, and that will drop the Lady Dragons to 14-2. The next contest for the Lady Dragons is going to be on Saturday against Jimtown. It's going to be a tricky game. That's a 12:30 tip for the varsity. It's not a real strong Jimtown team, but that long travel and 12:30 tip is going to probably challenge the Dragons at the beginning of that game. So we've got boys game tomorrow night. The boys will be hosting Oregon Davis as well. And we're going to then move on next week. And the both teams, boys and girls, are going to be traveling to John Glenn in the first round of the sectional, or not sectional, of the bi-county, taking on the John Glenn Falcons. So that'll be on Tuesday. So, Andy, you got the game stats for us?
I don't know if I want them. So, here we go. Valerie Ross Popo for 3. Binkley with 1. Stricker with 2. Miller with 3. Barlow with 2. Anna Barlow with 4. Dunlap with 14. All right, for the Lady Bobcats, Cranenberg. We held Cranenberg to 4. We held Hereford only to 2. Trott to the 1-3 that was an NBA distance. Sauer to 3. Taylor to only 2. And Bope to 2. That was the good. The bad was Minix had 12. The 5'2 freshman Cease, 21. And then the senior Kubik, who was just transferred / recruited in, with 27. Quality players. The players are good. I'll never discredit the players for working hard and being very good. Don't always agree with the coaching style and some of the stuff with that, but the girls are outstanding. This is a better team. I watched the other state championship team. Coach Kelsey was playing against some of them players. This was by far a better team with more handling and faster pace than what they had. So you got to give it to the Lady Bobcats. They definitely played a good game, and the Lady Dragons were not very successful from shooting. When you are off on your shots and you only get a few in between, it really hurts the overline score. They held our top scorers. Ross Popo, she only had 3. Caitlin Barlow with 2. Stricker with 2. Dunlap ended up with 14, but there was a ton of shots just to get to that 14. When it comes down to it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not everybody's friend, but I am honest. We got butts whooped tonight, and there was a lot of things I think we should have done different. Some things about moving it around, so on and so forth. But, that's just how it goes. So, I guess on that statement, I think that pretty much is it, right?
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here from Argus for tonight, and we'll be back again here tomorrow night. And the Lady Dragons are going to be the Dragons.
The Boy Dragons.
The Boy Dragons.
The Boy Dragons.
They're going to be hosting Oregon Davis as well in a 8 o'clock varsity tip.
I think we'll probably have a better game of it, that's for sure. Most likely a
the
better
boys,
income,
Oregon Davis,
definitely a better game.
Yeah, they're not doing as well this year, definitely. This is, like we said, this is a top team in the state. They're ranked number 8 in the Sagarin ratings. Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up here, and we thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow night for the Dragons versus the Bobcats.
Thank you for listening to the preceding Voice Sports Network broadcast. The Voice Sports Network is proud to bring this service to you, but we remind you to support your local schools when possible. Go to the games, support the high school athletes, and show them your support. But when you can't make it, you can always listen here. Thank you again for listening from all of us at the Voice Sports Network.